Today we're going to be putting $12 of quarters within the Mean Gene Leather Hot Tamale S2. One thing that we want to do here is important there that we have $12 in quarters. I got a stack of 11 quarters in this pile, in which we're going to be putting them directly inside underneath the flat stacked on here. We're going to need several tools. We're going to need a regular screwdriver, and we're going to need a pair of needle nose pliers. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to soak the Hot Tamale S2 in some warm water. Everything, make sure it gets nice and soaked there on here, because this is going to make it more pliable for you to go ahead and insert your quarters. So what we want to do is we'll grab these 11 quarters, take a pair of needle nose pliers, and just insert it inside, and then get it to where it's up underneath the snap. Okay, we'll grab another one, and we'll go ahead and insert another one. Now, once you get all 11 quarters in, everything there, they may not be stacked perfectly. So we may have to take the quarters out and put them back in. So, as we go through, stack them underneath as we go. Now you may have to find yourself to go soak the hot tamale back in the water some more. Everything there. I use a chemical called shoe stretch. Everything there. So it actually dries a lot quicker and everything, but makes it a lot easier on there. But in your case there, you may have to go ahead and grab more quarters. Excuse me. Go ahead and soak it some more. Now, you're going to find yourself there that you're going to start running out of room. Well, this is where the screwdriver comes into effect. What we're going to do is we're going to insert the screwdriver when we start running out of room, get in between there, and we're going to give it a twist. Twist to the left, twist to the right. And that's going to basically start shaping your leather to where you'll have more room to insert more quarters in between. Make sure there that you stack them as neatly as possible, and like I said before, you may have to remove them once you kind of get to see what the end goal is on this here, is to get it in. Once again, get inside here and screwdriver, go to the left and go to the right. Maybe let it set for just a little bit, and you may want to go ahead and put it back in the water or shoe stretch if you have it. Like I said, it's kind of important there that we keep all the quarters stacked up. You'll start to see it imprinting on the back side, and that's a telltale sign where the bottom of this stack of quarters actually needs to come up a little bit more on that there. So we may have to shove it down, and I'm using kind of a flat bladed pair of needle nose pliers, everything, and it makes it much easier for me when I'm installing quarters in here. And just keep going there. And once again, kind of give it a stretch and give it a stretch, because what's going to cause that, it's going to cause this to expand, and the sides are going to be coming in. So, and just real carefully, just go ahead, and of course this is the 11th quarter, but you noticed there that I am not stacked very neatly up underneath there. So therefore, I'm going to remove the quarters, and then I'm going to go ahead and stack them up neatly again. Okay, I have taken the 11 quarters out from the first attempt to get them lined up straight, and went ahead and redid it, and I hope you can see inside here. It may not be as neat and everything there, but that's close enough. So now what we want to do, of course, once again, make sure there that your leather is still good and wet. We're going to start taking the remainder of these quarters, and we're going to stack them in to where like a regular roll of quarters would be. Now, we're also too going to kind of compress the sides in on here. That way to give it a little bit more room for the height of the quarters. Now, I'm putting in 4 at a time, so it's a little bit difficult, but whether you want to go ahead and put a few at a time, everything going here, and we're coming down to the final quarters. Okay, now we have $12 in quarters with inside here. Now, I do get a lot of customers that call me up and say that when they go to zip the zipper closed, because there's not much room right here for that teeth and everything there, is that sometimes they will basically damage the zipper pull a little bit, but it's repairable. Okay, I just went ahead and soaked the hot tamale leather, everything just there. So, but what we're going to do here is now we're going to close the zipper, and this is where most people have problems, because they'll damage the zipper. They'll zip it closed, but it wants to open up behind. That's a simple repair. But anyway, also too, with the zipper, I like these, like I said, I like these flat pliers right here. But see where I'm grabbing it? I'm not grabbing up here, I'm not grabbing here, I'm grabbing it down here, and I'm pulling to where it's side. And then I'm just kind of pushing in and compressing, working the leather, everything, and I'm not pulling out, I'm pulling straight this way with it. So we want to go ahead and just, wiggle it a little bit until we clear over the top quarter. And then we're just going to keep wiggling a little bit more, and then we're going to come here and we're going to kind of squeeze on the sides and work the leather a little bit to get it to conform. Now, all $12 of quarters are within the Hot Tamale S2. Also too, I usually make my hot tamales with the directional snap. See, there's a little tab right here, up there, so when you do feed it over in at an angle to where that's over, and then roll it over and snap. Now, your Hot Tamale S2 is completely loaded. Wait for it to dry, and then come back and just put your favorite leather conditioner over the top of it.